Here in Rishikesh, we understand that we are not the body, but the reality is the body is there. Shouldn't we form a union and love for the body? Otherwise, when we leave Rishikesh, it's hard to adjust to reality. Knowing that you're not the body doesn't mean denying or negating that we have a body. The spiritual path of transcendence, of connection with divinity, is nothing about denying or negating the body. It's simply about not identifying with it. And those are two very, very different things. I have a car. I need it to get where I'm going. But I don't think I am the car. The example that I always give about this is if you're driving down the highway and somebody calls you on the phone and you answer the phone and they say, "Who are you?" And you say, "Oh, I'm exit 80. They're going to say, no, I didn't say where are you. I said, who are you? And if then you say, I'm almost exit 81, they're going to think that there's something seriously wrong with your brain or with your phone. Either you can't hear them or you're crazy. Because we all understand I'm not my car. Okay, I've reached exit 80, now I'm reaching exit 81. But I'm not exit 80, I'm not exit 81. It's just where my car is reached. When we identify with the body, it's very similar, it's that equivalent. When we say, I am this age, I am this culture, I am this color of my skin, I am my beauty or my lack of beauty, or my success or my lack of success. When we say that we are those things, or even when we say we are our emotions, I am angry. Well, no. At this intersection of time and space, your car may be at exit number 80, and your brain may be having patterns of behavior that we call arousal or anger. We can recognize it chemically, recognize it electrically. But that's not who you are any more than you are exit 80 or 81. It's just where your vehicle of the car has gotten. Well, the body is also a vehicle. Car takes us in one way, our body takes us in a different way, but it's all a vehicle. The only distinction is if your car breaks down, you can get a new one. With our bodies, we only get a new one after a next birth. And so in terms of as far as we can travel in this birth, we can only do it in this body. And so it's really important to pay attention to it, to take care of it. So we never deny having a body. A spiritual practice here in Rishikesh or anywhere in the world is never about deny the body. It's about stop identifying as it. Because you are eternal, you are infinite, you are whole, you are divine. The body is very temporary. The body is very fallible. The body's decaying and degenerating. There are some things it can do, things it can't do. All these rules it's subject to. But you are not the body. Any aspect of it. You're not what's happened to it. You're not where it's come from. Otherwise, most of our complexes tend to be all based on either what we look like, oh my God, I'm too fat, or oh my God, I'm too skinny, oh my God, I'm too dark, oh my God, I'm too pale, oh my God, whatever it may be, my nose is this way, my lips are that way. Either that, or based on my culture, my people, my religion, I am this, therefore this is us, that is them. We need to fight them. Well, that's all rooted in whatever I identify as based on the color of my skin, based on the city or the country that I took birth in, based on the religion of the family I took birth in. So it's all identification of the body that leads to all of this misery. And so we identify with that which flows through the body, soul, spirit. And that's true whether you're here in Rishikesh, or you're in Manhattan, or you're in Sydney, or you're in LA, or you're in London. I mean, it doesn't matter where you are. That which flows through you, spirit, soul, that's there. And yeah, it's easier to access here. It's easier to access in a place where people are not saying things like, oh my God, your hair looks horrible. You know, we tend to be more spiritually focused. So it's just less likely that people are going to say to you, wow, that is just such a beautiful sari. My God, where did you buy it? You're so lucky. You know, God, I wish somebody would buy for me like that. Just it tends to be, in general, somewhat of a less materialistic society. We tend to be more focused spiritually. You're more likely to have conversations about things like yoga and meditation and the soul and rebirth and reincarnation, or whatever conversations you may have, than you are to have a conversation about the weight you've gained or lost, the nose job you got done or should get done, the color you've dyed your hair or should be dyeing your hair. So when we go back to cities where it's all about that, yeah, it's hard to remember, oh wait, I'm not the color of my skin, I'm not my weight, I'm not my haircut, I'm not the religion I come from, or the culture I come from, or the money in my bank account. I'm soul. So it's a little bit more challenging. But it's challenging everywhere. Because identifying as the one who sits in meditation, identifying as the one on the spiritual path, the spiritual one, that's actually just as much of a false identification as identifying as the fat one, or the thin one, or the pretty one, or the ugly one. It's just more subtle. And so wherever we are, it's all about recognize you have a body. The physical body, we must take care of it. Even better than we take care of our cars, because again, as I said, cars, you can always get a new one if necessary. The body, we've only got one, so we take care of it. We love it. It's God's gift to us, regardless of what shape it may be, what color it may be. If you're stranded somewhere and somebody picks you up, gives you a ride, you're not going to care the make or the model of the car. You're not going to say, no, forget it, I'm not going to go with you because this is last year's model of car. Or, no, I'm not going to go with you because, oh my God, I hate red. You're going to say, thank you so much for stopping to pick me up. Oh my God, you are my lifesaver. I was stranded, you've picked me up. Well, when you realize that it's in this human body, through this human body, that we experience enlightenment, this body is our savior. Because through this body, we have the ability to sit and meditate. We have the ability to chant japa. We have the ability to inquire, who am I? Who am I? We have the ability to say, I'm not my body, I'm soul. We have the ability to go in on a spiritual path. If you didn't have a body, you wouldn't be able to do that. And if your body didn't function well, it'd be very difficult to do that. It's very difficult to meditate deeply when you are in horrendous physical pain. Not impossible by any means, but much more difficult. Much more difficult to sit and meditate when your body is burning with fever and you're hacking up all kinds of mucus from your lungs every 30 seconds. I mean, when we lead a meditation and someone coughs, even if it's not you coughing, nonetheless, we're distracted. Now you think about the poor guy who's actually the one doing the coughing. How much more distracting it must be for him or her than for us who just listen to it. So sitting to meditate, we should do it regardless of what's going on with our body, but it's much easier when our body is healthy, when our body is strong, when I actually can take my attention away from being focused on the hacking in my lungs or the fever or the pain. So we take care of the body. We love it. We thank God for it. We thank it for allowing us to be on this journey, for being kind enough to sit in meditation with us. But we don't think we are it. And when we realize that we're not the body, it creates this incredible space to experience who we really are. That sages and saints and rishis and mystics and prophets have given innumerable names to in innumerable different languages and spiritual traditions, and it doesn't matter. Because it's the experience that matters, not the name. I can say to you soul, spirit, essence, divinity, all I want. You can listen to it all day. But it only actually is beneficial to you when you can experience it. And so the awareness that we aren't the body creates the space in which we can have that experience. Otherwise, we are so wrapped up. Who are you? Oh, I am this age, I'm this color, I'm this religion, I'm this relationship with these people, I'm so-and-so's wife, so-and-so's mother, so-and-so's child, so-and-so's employee. Oh, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a lawyer, I'm a homemaker, I'm a gardener. I'm an alcoholic, I'm a child of an alcoholic, I'm a drug addict, I'm a child of a drug addict. All of this stuff is what fills most of our minds. And so when we realize that we're not the body, it creates this incredible amount of space into which suddenly we have the opportunity to experience who we are. And whether you're sitting here in Rishikesh, whether you're sitting on a subway in a big city somewhere in the world, wherever you are, the work is the same. And so yeah, of course, it's easier here. That's why we keep coming. Some of us are blessed to be able to be here permanently, others just keep coming. As much as we can to charge the batteries, to remember that. But it's not about going back into the world and therefore I have to re-identify as a body. We never should identify as that. We always should take care of it, but never identify as it. And of course we We slip up. We all do. Oh my God, I'm going to be late. I'm going to miss my plane. Oh my God, the world's going to come to an end. Right? Well, we've all been there. Oh my God, what do you mean I didn't get the raise? Or, wow, great, I did get the raise. Oh, great, I lost 5 pounds. Oh, great, I gained 5 pounds. You know, we slip up. And that's okay. Nothing to berate yourself over. But we just bring it back. Bring it back. Ah, okay. It's good. The body is healthier. It can be of more service to me. But I'm not it. Just keep bringing it back to who you really are, of the self.